Yeah, good morning, everyone. Myself, Naren. I'm going to show you the app which I built as a part of the assignment for EAG uh, coaching, right? So this is a small app which I built, which is used for one of the reasons why I built this app is basically uh, budget tracking is very crucial because you'll not be able to. It's very difficult for the expenses which you're. There are a lot of friends, especially after UPI coming into here and there. Scan, we just here and there we just take the scan the UPI, scan the QR code, and we are paying it. Ultimately, sometimes you're not able to keep a tab on the budget or wherever we are spending, right? So that's what I thought is there are certain apps which are available in PhonePay, but what I thought is how about building a personalized app, especially for me and for my family, where it can be really helpful is I can remove a lot of manual transaction, a lot of manual tasks, right? So it wants to the end goal is the moment a transaction comes in, it should be able to tag in, and then it should be able to say where the expansion has happened. That is the whole objective. I should not give any of the inputs. Obviously, there are certain manual inputs currently going, but the moment I'll be able to improvise the system or improvise this app, intelligence in this app, I should be able, when I upload a CSV statement, it should be able to do it automatically. Okay, done with the theory. Now let me walk into the project, what I built. So we quickly run this app, Python app.py. Okay, it's a Gradio app which has been built. Let me click this. Yeah, this is how the app looks. This is the front family expense tracker. Track, categorize, analyze, and stay on budget. So we are going to upload a CSV statement, and this is my personal my income statement for the month of February. So what happened if you like the moment I uploaded, it was able to basically detect the bank name based on the file which I passed. And then when I say import, all the transactions will automatically happen here. And then based on the transaction type, already the rules have been set in the backend based on the transaction type. For example, Blinkit, right? If I have done a UPI transaction and Blinkit. So basically, it is use a transaction and using the transaction statement, it has added one specific column which I quickly created, which is a transaction type, and then the category. Since Blinkit belongs to groceries, it has automatically tagged that into groceries. And since it is a UPI transaction, it also gives a UPI transaction. Now this is the first step. Now what we know to understand, these are the all the categories transactions, and this is the number of categories which are there and the amount which you have spent for each of the categories. Now if you look at it, the app has created very beautifully or very intelligently. It has created the major categories, spend categories, and the corresponding amount which I have spent it for each of this. And now there is also a transaction type. I'm just trying to see if there is any bank-to-bank transaction, there are any UPIs, if there are any cash withdrawals is happening. Everything has been also calculated here. Now, where I would want to use this app, right? For example, let's say if I go here others and then put a filter, if you see here, there are close to transactions like 30 or 40 transaction. If I come here, yeah, how many others are there? Let's see. Yeah, 24 transactions with the amount of 1081. 4 has not been tagged as a specific category type because the app system does not know. So basically, I'm using a small LLM here to understand where how it can be tagged based on the LLM it is tagging. But here the AI is not able to capture it. So what I'm doing here is I have an option here where, for example, let's say this transaction under the name of Habibullah, I want to tag this into a farmland, and then I'll save it. So what happens? Others has basically has increased, right, from 22 to 23. So now would I filter? So now the others have basically increased. Similarly, let's say now we have groceries 6. Right? Now let's say I'll take this and I'll take that to groceries. Yeah, groceries. Let me move this to groceries. Where is groceries? Yeah, groceries. Now I think the moment I put into groceries, 6 will become 7. Yeah, so this would be quite helpful for me. The reason is what happens is the tagging. The next time the same transaction comes under the specific name, automatically it will go into the respective target. So there is a mapping which has been put up in the backend. Accordingly, it will take it up so that every time the manual transaction, again and again, the manual transaction, tagging a specific transaction is not required for the others category. Okay. So yeah, now moving on to the analytics piece. So analytics is a quick I'm giving a quick summary of what is happening, what is the total number of transactions, what is the total amount of spend, what is the income, what is the net balance I have, the spend by category, and also the overall budget and the actual spend. For example, if you look at here, I've also given a budget for each of the categories, and then it's wherever which is highlighted in red is saying it. I've been basically I've overspent the actual budget, and same here budget utilization as well. Yeah, right. So I've spent some other budget utilization. Yeah, this is the quick summary, and also it is giving a very good insight on in terms of how I have spent, where I have spent, and also giving a quick recommendation also for me. One good thing is, for example, compare premiums annually. Bundling prices can also do this. Also, there is a medical insurance where I've made an annual premium instead of so what I should do is so because of it, the overall the monthly expenses it's beyond the budget train and also it has given since I have overspent in terms of the I mean it is in terms of dining it is giving a try planning a weekly meal list to avoid impulse buys and reduce waste. So it is saying that I have overshoot the groceries, so it is asking me to optimize the grocery spend much better. So this is a quick app which I built. I'm sure I'm gonna it's not only I built this just for the namesake for the assignment. I'm gonna definitely further develop these features in the app. I'm gonna add in the credit statement transactions here because I'm just out of the debit and then I uploaded credit debit and then see how my analytics look into it and then see how I can optimize the spend. Furthermore, I'm gonna also integrate this other systems, agentic systems to see whenever I'm going to spend, I'm gonna give a quick uh, message or notification to my WhatsApp saying, okay, you are already spent 20-30% of the spend, so please calculate or rest of the ensure that you are spending the rest of the days in the ideal way. So it's an agentic um, notification system I'm planning to bring by from this family expense tracker by the extent by once I come add these additional features as well. Thank you.